Perhaps many remain unaware that the legacy economy inevitably incurs a price. In the minds of many, an economic downturn can be cured simply by adjusting policy or injecting liquidity, leading to an instant rebound, much like spring growth. Yet, historically, every economic recovery has been accompanied by the sacrifices and compromises of millions of households. Today is no different. Recent governmental signals suggest a robust intervention is imminent to rescue the economy. A sweeping structural transformation that may affect every citizen lies on the horizon. Established business models may abruptly lose viability, and employment positions many rely upon could vanish overnight. Major restructuring invariably inflicts pain. But within each wave of reform lie opportunities for those who are quick to adapt and seize them. Where is our trajectory leading us? Who might be sacrificed in this economic rebirth? What new prospects lie beneath the surface? This is the focus of our analysis today. Greetings, I am Wen Kaijing. If you have been paying attention, you'll note that this year's economic discourse pivots on two primary themes: consumption and counter-involution. On its face, the message appears simple: reduce intra-societal competition and encourage spending. However, at a deeper level, the strategy signals wealth redistribution. Indeed, society is undergoing a quiet yet extensive transfer of wealth. To fully grasp this, one must examine the core operational logic of our economy. It is well known that our economy is heavily debt-driven, a model that allows rapid accumulation from 0 to 1. Yet its weakness is equally manifest: a lack of long-term sustainability. Once debt burdens reach an extreme threshold, economic efficiency declines markedly. Many wonder, why is further leverage no longer feasible? Some attribute it to stagnant incomes, others blame inflated housing costs. But these are merely symptomatic manifestations. The root cause, one many find difficult to accept, is that most households have already achieved a certain level of affluence. This results in a pronounced decline in basic fundamental demand across society. Let me clarify. By basic demand, I refer to essential consumption: housing, transport, appliances, daily necessities. In 2020, central bank data reported home ownership at 96%, with 31% of households owning 2 properties. Such saturation indicates that decades-long aspirations for material ownership have largely been fulfilled. Critics may assert, but I don't own a home or car. Regrettably, economic analysis and policy formulation operate at the household level, not individual. Consequently, a stark but realistic conclusion emerges. When essential demand dissipates, much of the production sector loses its rationale, leading to a more shocking inference. For many, work is no longer a necessity or even a possibility. From the supply side, only 2 sectors can absorb employment: production and services. Ours remains a production-oriented economy. However, higher employment intensifies overcapacity, pushing the system into a self-reinforcing loop of inefficiency. What's the remedy? The most direct and effective measure is supply reduction. This approach was previously implemented in the 1990s and again in 2015. Unlike then, when overcapacity was confined to a few industries, today it spans the entire economy. Thus arises the challenge: how to structurally downscale multiple sectors simultaneously. Enter anti-involution strategies. These policies, through initiatives like tightening labor dispatch and raising business operational costs, deliberately raise barriers for weaker enterprises. As uncompetitive firms exit the market, production capacity declines, inventories are absorbed, and economic momentum returns. This corrective cycle may span 3 to 8 years. Regardless of duration, it risks consuming the most productive years of many individuals through uncertainty and delay. Hence, shortening this adjustment window is critically important. With this perspective, seemingly irrational phenomena now make economic sense. Livestream commerce may siphon business from brick-and-mortar retail, but it accelerates inventory turnover. E-commerce and food delivery, despite fierce competition and low margins, help relieve production pressure and foster service consumption. Even seemingly trivial entertainment live streams offer psychological relief during transition periods. Opportunities remain abundant. Articulate individuals may pursue sales, industrious workers may find stability in services, creative talents may excel in entertainment, yet reckless production must be avoided. The guiding principle is clear. Do not penalize diligence or reward laziness. Only discourage inefficient or purposeless production. For decades, our production-centric society has inculcated a mindset equating productivity with value. This has pushed many unsuited for production into unproductive ventures, investing in restaurants, bubble tea shops, etc., often at significant cost and low success. This narrow obsession ignores the multiplicity of societal value. Every maturing economy inevitably enters this phase, an economic crucible, if you will. The United States faced it in the 1980s, Japan in the 1990s. Now it is our turn. In this sweeping wave of change, the ability to adapt is paramount. For those unable to pivot, stagnation may be the wisest stance. After all, in this zero-sum elimination game, not being eliminated itself is a form of victory.